Let's discuss.
Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I will be checking out a new single from Boundaries called Burying Brightness. So it is the title track taken from their upcoming record, which will be out on October 14th. This is the third single. I have covered the other two on the channel. I think Heaven's Broken Heart would be my favorite, but it is hard to pick one, so that is a good sign. I'm expecting that same quality of this title track. I will link the music video as well as any pre-orders or merch links, all their social media in the description of this video. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
What's the forest remembrance? And the malice you love. It makes no difference. What's the gone? Following your brightness, always falling short. Nightmares repeating in my head, saying the things I wish I had.
That's a lucky sucker hat too. I love it.
I don't know why. I don't know how to say goodbye. First when I was fun, then again when I was dead. Love is a way of reminding you that I get too attached. What's harder even still is swallowing the bell. The being abandoned is an reason to miss your funeral. Soon we will all be unremarkable. I was too young to understand. I didn't know what addiction meant. I didn't know you were reaching out. I didn't know that you needed help. Our lives will melt away like skin to snow. If the time that we spent was all that we had, I hope you know. A part of you will always live in me. I'll never forget you. Why the brightness we buried.
How bright it got there too. I hear barking. Boundaries, Burying Brightness. Let's discuss. I love this track for many reasons, but for the way that I listen to music personally and such, the look that this gives us into the meaning behind the album, with this being the title track, because obviously the title is open to interpretation already. Maybe you already could tell where this was going, but getting the lyrics to this track and really understanding further what's driven this album, I really enjoy that for me personally. But beyond that, it has still that melodic feel to it, like towards the end of the song where the focus is the title of the album there. While it's still heavy and throughout the entire track there's that heaviness, it feels like the melodic that we've seen in the previous singles is worked really well into this track, because like it starts off the bat with just very with not, I don't want to say that riff either, because it's not just the riff, it's just all of the instrumentals, the vocals adding to it. It comes in with the energy there, and it maintains it throughout. But also, if you look at, there's one which I'm trying to remember where it was in the song, or even like any of the lyrics that were being said. Following your brightness, I think, was one of the lines in the part I'm talking about. It's like the verse that felt like it had a decent amount of that melodicness worked into a part that was about to get really heavy, because then where it drops in that next portion of the song, it carries that same energy that I'm talking about from the moment this song kicks in, I feel. So that's worked in there, and I think that's what some of the people that I've talked to about this album thus far that haven't been enjoying the singles the same way I have, I feel will get what we've talked about and such with this track, while it's still touching on the things that the new sound, I guess, or the newer sound for Boundaries. Which to me, none of it has been very overwhelmingly different or anything. It's not been surprising. Like some people, I felt like the reaction to some of this was a little bit more than it would be for some other bands. Just how it seemed to me, because I think I've seen the same thing done with some other bands, like the same amount of change with less like notice to it and such. But for me personally, I've been enjoying all of these, though this may be my favorite of the singles. It's got that, I don't know, there's just an edge in vocal delivery. I would say it's similar to the same type of feel that 156 Silence brings, that I'm not quite able to put my finger on, but when it comes to like those instrumentals matching up with that vocal intensity and expressing it in the same way, Boundaries does that same thing for me. And these are both bands I'll be seeing in November of this year, so I'm very excited. And I've seen Boundaries once before, but this time I think I'll be most excited, because I've gotten more time with their discography now as well, and gotten more into it. So not only am I looking forward to this new release, but I'm also enjoying their older stuff even more than I had originally when I did my first Boundaries video. So anyway, all that being said, I will link their store link. So for any pre-orders or physical copies you may be able to secure for Bearing Brightness, which is coming up in October of this year, which is, by the time I post this, it probably will be October, so it's coming up. Check that out in the description, as well as the rest of their social media links. Other than that, you can also find my link tree, which will have the invite for the Discord server that I talk about in every single video, which we have music-related conversation, Last FM stats, new music spoiler threads, listening parties, different music-related topics, as well as stuff that's unrelated to music, like video games, computers, the general channel, pets, all sorts of stuff. So if you're interested in coming and join, check out the community. That will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link, where I do post all music related content, a chart on Fridays of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week and how much I've listened to each thing on that chart, as well as my never-ending merch collection, which I am constantly adding to. Sometimes if I've been to a show recently and have pictures or videos to share from that, I'll post about the show, that sort of stuff. So if that interests you at all, my handle on there is Rachel Reacts. It is the same as my YouTube channel though, but as I said, it will be in that link tree in the description if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.